Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Terry Martin and it is a Thursday night. It's been a long week. Had a big night last night for work and was exhausted today, and it's raining outside. I got the kids off to music lesson and I'm trying everything. Thanksgiving is 1 week from today away and I'm trying everything in my power not to start decorating for Christmas. So I thought I would start with a craft that would kind of take care of me maybe for a couple days. And do you guys ever go out sometimes and like see inspirations and you can't stop thinking about it? Maybe it's an outfit or a pair of shoes or just something that you thought about and you thought, oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking about it. Well, it was funny, a couple weeks ago, I saw a picture of these 3 wreaths on a front door, and I love wreaths, right? So definitely not naive to wreaths on my front door. But I saw this picture of these 3 wreaths and it just looked so welcoming and so beautiful on the front door. And I think I was flipping through a catalog or on Pinterest or somewhere and moved on. And then every day I keep thinking about these 3 wreaths on the front door. And then since then I've seen them in different catalogs for $150, $350. I can't stop thinking about it. So I went ahead and got the materials. I'm gonna make it with you guys here today. I'll fast forward through some of the steps, but I thought we could just make it together. I'm gonna show you what my inspiration is. So let's take a look at some of these pictures. And you'll see you've got a real simple ribbon in the back, 3 wreaths on the front, hung on the front door. So pretty simple concept, but you guys, I'm telling you, to go buy one of these, it was like $150. I saw one for $350, so I know we can make it ourselves. I got my supplies at Hobby Lobby, and right now there's 50% off all their Christmas items, but Old Time Pottery has wreaths as well. I got my ribbon a while back from Walmart. And I think this roll was $3.98 for this whole big, huge roll. And I didn't know what I was gonna do with it, but now I know. So I got the ribbon already. So basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put a bow at the top of mine and then put the wreaths down the middle. But I went out front and measured a ribbon. I tied a little knot so I could hang it on my door. And I measured how long I wanted the wreaths to go. I put a little bend at the bottom so I can cut it nicely. I've got my wreaths, so I sort of position them out the way I want them to hang on the wreath. I have the wires that the wreaths came on, so I'm gonna attach it with this, and let's see what happens, okay? So I'm gonna start with the bow at the very top of my wreath system here. Let's see. Fantastic, I say. And let's just lay out the wreaths here, the 3 wreaths, to see kind of where we want them to be. So I think we got a good layout here. Looks pretty good. And I'm just gonna twist it to this ribbon. So I'm gonna go behind the ribbon and literally just try to hide the twisty tie. Nope, it's gonna slide. So we need to do a knot. Okay, so what I figured out is that we have to do a little knot as an anchor so they don't slide down. So each place on the ribbon where we're gonna have a wreath, we're gonna have a knot, and then we're gonna use that knot to anchor the wreath to. So I know this is where I want my first wreath to go. So I'm gonna add a knot here. Just figuring this as we go, right? Fun of crafting. So I've got my first knot. Then I'm gonna just like kind of sewing, run a piece of that wire through the middle of the knot. This knot will be hidden by the wreath, so it doesn't have to be a pretty knot, just something for us to use as an anchor. So I've got my knot, I've got my wreath. If we can get these hung and staying the right way. So that's secure. Yep, and then I think what we'll do is we'll have to secure the bottom as well. That's good though. So we're gonna flatten out the ribbon underneath it. And we're gonna go in for our second knot, which is gonna be right underneath. Okay, so kind of pinched where I want my second knot to go. I'm gonna tie a knot, pull that through, run the wire through the knot before you pull it all the way tight. So it's already there. And then I do our last wreath, right? Isn't this so fun? I'm gonna put the knot a little bit underneath. Run our wire through. It's like my kind of sewing here. Telling you guys. And we're gonna get our wreath here. Okay, so I think I have this laid out the way I want it laid out. And I'm going to, I always keep this tape floral around. So I'm going to just pinch off a little piece of this tape floral and use it to tie the bottom part of my wreath to the ribbon so it doesn't flop around. So get another little piece. I'm just tying a little knot to adhere it to the bottom of the ribbon here so it doesn't flop around. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go just kind of position it on my front door, make sure the spacing's right, do a couple little quick trims at the end, and then we'll come back for the final display, so stay tuned. Okay guys, we've kind of done a couple tweaks, so I'm gonna share with you some of the tweaks, and I'll show you the end result. It's so pretty, I'm super, super excited. I wanted to do this just live with you guys. I didn't wanna prepare everything and show you just how easy it is. So, we learn as we go. What I ended up doing was I took an extra piece of ribbon and I tied a little loop, and I added the loop here to the top of the string. So I had an actual loop to hang on my front door. However you guys hang that stuff on your front door, just tweak it to whatever, but this was the best part. And then I was able to go in with my bow and twist it around where the knots were on the back here. Not super pretty. I can go in with the scissors and clean all this stuff up. But us crafters, sometimes we just do some crazy stuff and tuck stuff behind stuff and move on. We just get so excited to get stuff done. So anyways, lesson number 1, did a little loop here. And then I hung it and it looks fantastic. I'm gonna trim up these little tails here just a little bit shorter. I don't think it needs to be as long as it is. I can't wait for you guys to see the end result. Okay guys, so we've got our 3 wreath hanger here. So quick scenario, we had a piece of ribbon. We got 3 wreaths. I used the twisty ties that came with the wreath, and I twisted them on top after I did a knot. So each wreath, there's a knot in the ribbon with the twisty tie through the knot to then twist the wreath onto it. And then I just took some green floral tape and just tied the bottom of the wreath to the ribbon so it wouldn't flop around. I took an extra piece of ribbon and made a little loop at the top, attached it to my ribbon so I had something to hang it on my front door with. And then I took the bow I had and just twisted it on to cover up everything. And I think we're ready to go. So stay tuned, I'm gonna hang it on the front door and then we'll go look at it together. Okay guys, what do you think? I think it looks beautiful. So I've got my big bow up top. I might play around with that a little bit more. Getting some of these tails right here. You tuck it behind. I'll play with that when it's Christmas time. I'm not gonna let myself hang this yet. But then you've got the 1, 2, 3 wreaths, you guys. I did this in under 30 minutes, just tying and twisting here, but I think it makes such a big impact on your front door. Oh, I'm so excited to decorate for Christmas. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed doing a little craft project with me on this rainy Thursday evening, 1 week before Thanksgiving. Trying to give myself a little piece of something before Christmas comes. There's no better time. But let me know what you think of my 3 wreath front door hanger getting ready for Christmas. And listen, I just look forward to talking to you guys through this YouTube thing here. If you like the videos, like them, subscribe them. And I hope you guys have a great week ahead for Thanksgiving. Have fun entertaining with your family. I did a little video a little while ago on some entertaining tips, so get inspired. I talked about some necklaces for your bars, so maybe run out to Dollar General or Dollar Tree and buy some fun ornaments as you set up your bars for Thanksgiving. And have a wonderful holiday, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks.